Good morning, welcome to Something Saturday. So today I thought we would check out this, hopefully it's in the photo, Changing Leaves. So what it is it's a stamp set, a die set, plus an embossing folder. And, oh excuse me, I've got a bit of a catch in my throat. This actually cuts out these three. And then you've also got a few extras there as well that don't cut out anything specific on this. At least, I don't think they do. Having said that, no, that's not, definitely not that, no. Okay, good. So I believe, oh, hang on. I thought I was correct, but I'm just looking at this one thinking potentially, no, it doesn't. Okay, so I'm right. It is just those three that it cuts out specifically, but it makes a really nice background too. So I thought I would quickly show you how you can add, basically you want to be able to stamp all three of these leaves and cut them out and emboss them at the same time. So what you can do is you can actually lay these. I'm not even going to bother. Actually, what I did was I laid them on top so that they actually corresponded exactly with those three, because I know then that when I get to this, that will cut out all three of them perfectly like that. So potentially now, oh, if I was just to stamp them, I could cut them out like that. Hopefully that's making sense and it's not glinting in your eyes too much. That's a bit better. Or you can just cut them out like that and then colour them up too. I thought I would just have a bit of a play around and see what I can come up with. So far I haven't played with this set at all. So feel privileged. You are the first people to see me playing with this set. Ooh. And I might stop the video, have a think about what I'm actually going to create, and then come back to you. Right, so I have discovered that potentially putting them onto their, putting the stamps onto here and measuring it up that way is not the best way of doing it. So therefore I recommend, instead of that you actually put your stamps onto this and attach them like that, because I'm thinking that's probably going to be the better way of doing it. So what happened was I had them attached like that, but then it doesn't actually measure up. So if you've got this one in the right place, then that one and that one aren't in the right place. So I'm hoping that this is the way to do it now. So we shall see. And I thought I would show you how to create that kind of nice variegated look that I did there. So here we go. I am using Old Olive to begin with, and we're just going to pop that all over these stamps. And then I have some of the greens out of my Regals pack. So Old Olive is one of the greens. There's not much point in adding more Old Olive because it's just going to blend in with the rest of it. So then I thought what we'll do is we'll just tap on some colour and then tap it in the other direction. Just, that is that one. So when you've done that, just run your pen off a little bit, and then that way you won't have Old Olive mixed in with whatever this one is, which is Pretty Peacock. Oh, didn't realise I was using Pretty Peacock. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so then we will just do the same with this one. And we've got a bit of garden green here. It's a good job I remembered that name. And then this way a bit. Again, just wipe the excess colour off. And last one, we're going to be using a bit of shaded spruce on this one. Go in this direction. Oops. Colour in the thing out as well. Just find if you kind of go in both directions, then it gives you a bit more of a sort of crisscrossy thing going on. So if you have taken a long time over doing that, I recommend you huff on it. And it'll just give it a little bit of life back again. And then we need to go, I am hoping that if I put it about there, that will do the job. And I probably should have had my mat underneath that. Oh, look at that. There is my mat. Just put it on top instead. Absolutely useless to do that. Really needs to go underneath, but there you go. It worked. Excellent. Ooh, that's kind of pretty, isn't it? All right. Let's give that a quick clean off with my chamois. Ooh, look at me go. I actually remembered the name of it today. I do find that if you tap the chamois into the stamps, it kind of like clings off all the ink, which is kind of nice. Whereas if you wipe, I find that it tends not to cling it off quite so easily. So here is hoping. Let's get rid of this one. That does look like it's going to cut in the right position, so brilliant. All right, let's now go there. And then this is where it got a little bit tricky, in that you need to be able to persuade this to sit in the right place. That doesn't look too bad. Let's persuade it over a little bit more. That looks pretty good, actually. I'm quite happy with that. All right, let's take my fingers out, fold it over, and it's moved. Excellent. Oh, come on. Move you back. Oh, seriously. Right, I think I have it in the right position. Let's just pop that over top of it all. So I love the fact that the dies actually fit inside with everything else, and it cuts it all out at the same time. So that is really cool. You can actually see on the back of it. Hang on. You can kind of see on the back there the... don't know that you can see it so much on the front. Let's have a look at the other two. Put those to one side. Wait, come here. Let's just bring that up and focus on that for you. Yeah, you can sort of see the pattern on it a little bit more, and obviously the pattern is a lot more pronounced when it's actually in the white. Interesting. It's actually not bad that way round either, so potentially you could have it either way round and it looks pretty good. Ooh, I'm seeing a lot of potential possibilities with this. That's kind of cool. Okay, so let's just move this out of the way. And that was how it turned out, just as the nice white sheet. And I think that'll look lovely, just white on white, really. So I might have a bit of a play with it, and I will stop the video and come back again. Righty-ho, I'm back again. For the rest of the piece that I had done up, that I'd cut out pieces from, what I did was I actually just grabbed my brayer and ran over, oh, let's get rid of those bits at the moment, just ran over with Old Olive to begin with, and then I got a little bit of Pretty Peacock and just dabbed that onto there and just added it on, so that you end up with some little pieces like this, and I've cut those out. So it's pretty much all these pieces that were kind of around the outside. So obviously it cut out that one, and that one. So the rest of it, as you can see, is Pretty Peacocked and Old Olived up. And then, as I say, just trimmed out with scissors. So I'm just going to put those to one side for the time being, because I had a thought about this piece. And I actually really love it in the white. So then I was thinking, well, I could use some of my note cards and envelopes. So these are obviously the cards. The envelopes are still in the pack because I don't need to get those out just at the moment. And I just love the fact that they are pre-done for me, so I don't have to do anything else with them. And in theory, this should have cut me approximately 6 by 6. It is slightly under 6 by 6. This way, should be 6 this way. I think it is. Yeah, it is. So I was thinking that I might make up 4 cards out of this. So I'm going to cut it in half to begin with. So that'll give me 3 by 3. And then, what was it? It was, so it was about 14.8, which would be 7.4 as the halfway point. So that's just 1, 2, 3. 7.4, 3, 4. So hopefully that has cut it up into, looks pretty good. Yeah, quarters. So I've got those 4 pieces now, and I'm hoping, so I actually don't try these things out first because, you know, I don't want to repeat myself too often. And then I was thinking that the 4 colours that I've actually taken from the Regals, I was just thinking I might create a nice little frame underneath that and pop it onto the card, and maybe use some of the sayings that are in the card set. Not the card set, stamp set. There we go. Get the right words out, Heather. So I'm going to go to silent mode. Wow. So there are the 4 cards that I have created just from that one sheet of the sort of 6x6 papers. So hopefully you find those interesting and they're a little bit different. I will create something else with these other bits and I'll pop it onto my blog. So do go check out my blog and see what else I've created. And thanks for joining me. Do share the love and come back and join me next Saturday. Thanks. Bye.